Oh, okay. And this is Parkya Crater Adventure Camp. Oh, Parkya Lake. Yeah, back in the very beginning of the game, like they mentioned this. Like the Docilist said this is where the Guardian Beast was, but this was a lie. Let me mark this place too. Around here. I mean, I'll probably know, but they don't care about identical markings, I think. Come on. Oh, let me. Okay. Can I leave? Whimstar. I think there was another way to get this, or are you going somewhere else? He looks so pretty though. Okay, let's not miss that. Okay. Huh. Oh, there's a lore book. Parkya Crater Safety Guidelines. Attention, shroomlings and humans. Parkya Crater Lake is beautiful, but it's hotter than 10 shroomling bathhouse pools combined. Please do not get too close, and absolutely do not bathe in it. Shroomling porters use the whoosh way to collect volcanic mud from the crater. Whether it's the regular shroomling porter or the ultra speedy snail rider known as the snail wrangler, make sure to stay clear and give them plenty of space. And there's a chest. There was another whimstar. Oh my god. Are these bones? Like behemoth bones? Okay. Oh, I thought I had to jump. Thought there was something else here. Anyway. Um, that's where the quest is, right? Ooh, a box game. We haven't played one of these in a while. Oh, okay. Spot the behemoth. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Okay, finally. Thank you. And yeah, the quest. It's over here. Veiled Princess is here? Oh. Trapina, Veiled Princess, and Sparkoko. Wait, you're the Wave Rider, right? I read about you. The Shrooming Bathhouse. It's my fault for getting too excited. My hands were shaking, and the gift I wanted to give my idol was blown away. Now we're stuck up in a tree. I'm so useless. I made a fool of myself in front of my idol. Oh, dear little Shroomling, don't cry. As the Veiled Princess, how could I bear to see you shed tears for me? To me, your tears are the most precious pearls in the world. Don't worry, we'll get it back. That gift is for me, so it's very valuable to me as well. By the way, I don't even know your name yet. You sit in the front row every day to watch me dance, which must cost a fortune. I've always wanted to thank you in person. Really? My idol actually wants to know about me. I'm Spar Coco, and I'm a super duper fan of yours. The first time I saw you dance, I loved it. Since then, I've been preparing a gift for you, but now it's drifted so high up. It's almost as important as the mother's room. I have to climb up and get it back. Oh, wait, the tree is far too tall for you. With your tiny frame, you'll fall if you try to climb it. Let's look around and find something we can use. Yes, Barcoco, I'd be devastated if anything happened to you. I can't lose such a devoted fan like you. Let's think of another way. Let me handle it. You, you're a fan too? That's not right. You're the Saintess, Your Excellency, and His Meowliness. I can't believe you're both here. I'm so lucky. The Saintess of the Shroomlings? I've heard you're extraordinarily charming, as bright as the desert sun. Seeing you in person, you truly are a pink diamond, sparkling and enchanting. Ahem. Didn't expect to be recognized. That's right. His Meowliness at your service. We're just passing through. Don't worry, Nikki can handle this. But there's no ladder nearby, and this tree is so tall. How are you going to get up there? It's okay. I have my ways. Leave it to me. They say the Saintess of the Shroomlings has extraordinary power and courage. I never thought I'd witness it myself. The wind blew it into a big tree nearby. Let's wait here for the Saintess to bring back some good news. Okay. Gift for the veiled princess, a shiny handmade badge. Ah, its edges are adorned with feathers. Are they following us? How far? How far? I'm back, Sparkoko. Is this the gift you prepared? Yes, yes, thank you, Your Excellency. By the mother's room. Today is my lucky day. Oh, my idol, I know you love shiny things, so I made you this badge. It has feathers for freedom and lots of sparkly bits. If you dance with this badge, it'll glitter and shine. But even if you don't wear it, as long as you accept it, I'll be happy. Ah, this must be worth a small fortune. Thank you, Sparkoko. It's the most precious gift I've ever received. Oh, my idol remembered my name. I'm so happy I could faint. And Your Excellency, Sparkoko's heartfelt gift was returned safely thanks to you. As a dancer, I have no other way of rewarding you, so why not come watch my dance instead? I perform every night at the adventure camp nearby. Touring as a dancer keeps me inspired and helps me get by, so I can't perform for free, but for Your Excellency, I'll give a generous discount. Ahem. If His Meowliness tags along, could we get a duo rate? No problem. You'll get the best seats and watch as long as you like. It will only cost 10,000 blinks. Sounds like a great deal. Done. I'm at the adventure camp nearby. Your Excellency and Your Meowliness, you must come. Ah, I just agreed on impulse. Nikki, is 10,000 blinks too much? I'm so curious about the Veiled Princess's dance. It's fine, I think. No worries, Momo. I can cover it. Then I'd better start preparing. With both Her Excellency and His Meowliness coming to watch, I'll have to dance my very best. Sparkoko, let's both get some rest too. You've been busy all day. You must be exhausted. So long as it's for my idol, I'll always be brimming with energy. I'll head back and prepare a new gift for her. See you tonight. And Your Excellency, Your Meowliness, I'll be looking forward to seeing you there. Okay, we'll be there right on time. Yeah, 10,000 blinks isn't much. This place looks so pretty though. And Nikki looks so pretty always. Oh my god, the lighting. Yeah, wait.
It's dark out, Momo. Let's go catch some glimmer drops.
No, let's watch. Your Excellency, Saintess of the Shroomlings, and Your Meowliness, you've finally arrived. I'm so excited I can hardly contain my joy. There's no need to be so formal. I'm Nikki, and this is Momo. We're just audience members today. Are you performing alone? Where are the rest of your crew? Other dancers and staff? Of course not. The wind, sand, sun, and moon are my dance partners, and the starlight is my lighting. Ah, there's no time to chat. The audience is getting impatient. Nikki, please purchase your tickets. It's a special night. Sure. No problem. The veiled princess from the Silver Veil Dancers will soon perform. Please, don't blink during the show. Uh, talk about the performance? Oh, you're performing already. Wait, let me see. I thought it would be like a cutscene. Oh my god, look at her footwork. Do I get this dance move? It looks cool. Oh, so Nikki, did tonight's dance match your expectations? Oh, I can watch more. It was truly amazing. I want to watch more. Same here. More, more. Of course, you paid for the ticket, so tonight is all up to you. Come on, let me get a good angle. Hey, can I take pictures here? Will you pose separately? Keep dancing. I'll turn off the collectibles and just a regular photo. Your Excellency and your Meowiness, you're here to watch my idol dance too. Good evening, Sparkoko. Do you come here every day? Yes, the first time my idol performed in Elderwood Forest, I was captivated. I've been at every performance since. Watching every performance must cost a lot of blinks, probably enough to buy a mountain of barbecue. Blinks? You mean those shiny things? I haven't counted, but since I don't need them, if my idol likes them, she can have them all. Sparkoko, you really do like your idol. Yes, I heard from the adventurers that idols are people who shine and give others strength. The Veiled Princess gives me so much strength, so she's my super idol. Every time I watch my idol dance, I feel so happy and satisfied. I guess she's not the top dancer of the Silver Veil dancers for nothing. She's on a whole other level. This dance isn't the same as the one I saw before. Strange. How is it strange? I bet you sat so far back you didn't even see it properly last time. Do you know how hard it is to get a ticket to the Silver Veil Dancers shows in Itzaland? On average, there are over 1,000 people in the audience every show. It's not every day that so few people with so few blinks get to witness the Veiled Princess's solo dance. Oh, I could sit here. And yeah, she's dancing. Get up. And Trevina. The Veiled Princess's dance reminds me of leaves trembling in the forest wind. That rhythm of life so powerful it pierces the soul. It's a perfect fusion of nature and art. Her movements tell a story of the natural world, like the rolling heat waves of a desert or the fiery eruption of a volcano. They're so raw and blazing with beauty. Humans always try to imitate nature through their techniques, but the veiled princess channels nature's vitality itself into her dance. That kind of art is a true treasure and worth cherishing forever. Hello, veiled princess. Okay, yeah, I stop now. That was such a wonderful performance. It's the first time I've seen a dance so full of passion and power. Momo and I both really enjoyed it. Oh, already satisfied? Next time my new dance will cost double the price. Is that how you keep getting the Rococo's approvals by spending bling? I mean, I don't mind watching you dance. What? Nikki, why has the price gone up? They're so expensive. Coco's messenger, okay. Ahem. Who here is the veiled princess from the Silver Veil Dancers? I'm a messenger of Lady Rococo, and I bring her invitation to a dance contest. A dance contest? Word has it a veiled princess is performing in Elwood Forest, asking shroomlings to pay shiny things for tickets. Interesting. I want to see whose dance is better, hers or mine, Lady Rococo said. I'll come to the adventure camp. Wait for me, Veiled Princess, said Lady Rococo. Oh my, that's amazing. Please say yes, my idol. Lady Rococo is Spira's superstar. Every shroomling loves her. If you can beat her, you'll become a star dancer in Spira too. A star dancer in Spira. In that case, ticket sales more spectators will come to see my show. You'll definitely win. I've always thought that if you were a shroomling, you'd be the brightest, most charming of all, even more so than Lady Rococo. She also has many, many fans, okay? Very well, Messenger of Rococo. Return to your lady and tell her the veiled princess will be waiting here. Since this is a contest, we need a judge and a witness. Nikki, since you're the saintess of the Shroomlings, will you serve as the judge? Nikki can be the judge and I'll be the witness. Fairness granted. Yay, I'll come too, to cheer for my idol. Facing the Shroomling superstar is no small task. I should consult a stylist and find some inspiration for Elderwood Forest's unique style. I'm a stylist, leave it to me. Oh, okay. Every time I dance in Elderwood Forest, I can feel the forest's own rhythm. Each towering tree seems to sing for me, while the rustling leaves keep time like a natural drum. I want my new choreography to be inspired by the theme Breath of the Forest. Nikki, are you ready? Show me your styling. I want to see if it can capture the dance of light and shadow beneath the trees. Sure. Fresh and forest. Okay, this is a sexy outfit, by the way. Oh my god. Yeah, sure. So fresh and forest. This is it. Who's Helantis? That's your name. The perfect rhythm, the pulse of the forest. This choreography is sure to lead us to victory. I hope my styling can spark some inspiration for your choreography. Thanks, I already have a plan. By the way, I never thought my dance would even catch a local star's attention. Are you nervous? No, nothing to be nervous about. I am a touring dancer. If I win, my name travels. If I lose, I learn and move on. Either way, it won't cost me a single bling. As for Rococo, if she loses to me, an outsider dancer, all her Shroomling fans would be really disappointed. Ah, that reminds me. Nikki, I'm counting on you for the contest. With the Saintess herself as judge, no one will question the results. Don't worry, I'll take my role as judge seriously, and I won't let people down. Wait for the Veiled Princess's duel with Rococo. Here, okay? I thought we'd have to go back to Spira. As tonight's judge, I declare the dance contest between the Veiled Princess and Lady Rococo begins now. Where's everyone else? Oh, come on, don't make me pick. Nikki, things look pretty tense out there. Oh, are you okay? I once met the Veiled Princess from the Silver Veil Dancers. She didn't look like you nor dance like you. You're not the Veiled Princess. Real or fake, a loss is a loss. I admit defeat. Oh, I did think like Rococo was better here, but okay. Oh my, Nikki, were we not about to watch a dance contest? How did it turn into this? Give me a moment. I need to understand what just happened. That's why Rococo sent the letter, not for a duel. Oh my. I thought she just needed blinks. Everyone needs blinks. Nothing wrong with that. Case. Ask other spectators, okay? I see what's going on. That veiled princess. I also thought veil where? I can see her face. Is a fake. No wonder her dance looks so weird. Okay, the dance she did here wasn't too bad. Like, not 10,000 blinks worth, but it wasn't bad. I wouldn't mind that as a dance move. But he did stumble here. Does it? I think her dance looks pretty good. And she stumbled like at the end of it. And Rococo was kind of better. It's different. Her dance is in a completely different style from the Silver Veil dancers. Okay, I thought something was up here too when this person said like it looks different. My God, how pretty is this place? Is that so? But I still like it. Yeah, it wasn't bad. Where did my idol go? Your Excellency, please help bring my idol back. I still have so much to say to her, but my shroom legs are too short and I can't run very fast. Don't worry, Sparkoko, I'll help you find her. Search for the veiled princess. Okay. Oh my. Are you like captured by Esslings or something? Oh, you're just here. I still don't understand. Your dance just now was wonderful and unique. Why not dance under your own name and not someone else's? Would my name sell tickets? I need flowers, applause, admiration, and piles of blinks, more than the grains of sand in the desert. Bling isn't everything, and to lie for blinks by deceiving innocent little shroomlings? Can you tell us why you did it? How could a shroomling who has never left the forest, or a saintess who has never braved the desert, understand? I am a wanderer. Wealth is the only guarantee in life. I was born in a barren land where food was scarce, water foul, and my clan left no name behind. To survive, I had to grit my teeth and escape that hopeless place at any cost. Okay, performing under someone else's name, that is deceptive, but you're performing for money. That's fine, I think. Like, there are a lot of worse things people could do for money that would be actually scummy. This is fine. I guess you do take advantage of the shroomlings not being familiar with blinks, but if it's worth nothing to them, who cares? Yeah, just perform under your own name. And yeah, charge that much if you want. The free market, it's worth however much someone is willing to pay. If someone thinks watching a performance is worth 10,000 of their blinks, why not? If someone thinks it's too expensive, they could just choose not to watch. All I ever knew was dancing. I thought if I joined a dance troupe, I could make a stable living in Itzaland, but the Silver Veil dancers rejected me. They said my dancing was too unusual and didn't fit their style. Yeah, now I'm pretty sure this is a stylist group that I will have to like one of the factions that I'll face later in a future patch. With my own name, I couldn't sell tickets, so I borrowed the title of Veiled Princess and performed in places she had not toured yet. It was the only way I knew to earn a living. I deceived you. Whether you forgive me or not, I will go to another place where no one knows me and continue touring. Hmm. So you are just going to keep. Thank goodness, my idol hasn't left yet. I made it in time. My idol, is it true they said you're not really the veiled princess? I think Sparkoko is a true fan of yours, so see, you have fans. You came all this way? What do you want? Just so you know, I won't refund a single bling. I wanted to say that in today's performance, you seemed a bit less confident than before, but it was still incredibly, incredibly good. I knew you liked shiny things, so I prepared lots and lots, hoping to give them to you after the contest. It's a little late now, but here they are. I also wanted to say, my idol, can you please not leave? I don't want to. You want to give me all of these? Yes, I do. I don't understand. I deceived you. Yet you still want to give me all these blings? You did not deceive me, my idol. I love your dancing, and I think you deserve all the shiny things in the world. You think my dancing is worth that many blings? Even though I'm an imposter veiled princess, you still don't care? Sparkoko doesn't care about the title veiled princess. She truly loves your dancing. Exactly. What's your true name, my idol? Helantis. Can you tell me? I want to carve it onto a shell statue as my next gift for you. Helantis. Helantis, what a beautiful name. I'll remember it. You really are easy to please. Helantis, are you still planning to leave? No one has used my real name for ages. Hearing it feels strange. Yes, I am leaving. There's no one left to deceive here, and I have no desire to keep pretending. My idol, will we ever meet again? I'll miss you so much. Meet again? Maybe. But the world is large, and sometimes when people part, they never cross paths again. I'll wait for you. I'll go back to Spira, collect lots and lots of shiny things, and give them all to you the next time we meet. Do as you wish, little Shroomling, but I suggest you save those things for someone more deserving. Helantis departed. Sparkoko chased after her. Helantis is already far away. Your Excellency, Your Meowliness, thank you for coming. Your presence has made this contest all the more extraordinary. The Silver Veil dancers tour the Terra Alliance every few years to honor Mother Terra, but they mostly perform in human clans and rarely visit Elderwood Forest or Spira. So when I heard the Veiled Princess had come alone, I was curious and came to see, but I never expected this. Or, this could be a future banner outfit. There is a dancer outfit already in one of the current banners, but this could be a 5-star because the current one we have is a 4-star that accompanies the Born Flawless banner. She is an excellent dancer, yet she chooses to perform under someone else's title. As a shroomling, I cannot always understand human ways. Perhaps Helantis has her reasons, but the path ahead is hers to walk. I hope she finds her own direction. Yes, indeed. But she probably won't return here, will she? A scammer is a scammer. What's there to hope for? Sparkoko truly loved her dancing, but she never took her feelings to heart. Perhaps she felt something deep down, but people don't change that fast. Old habits and old choices aren't overcome overnight. Dance should be an expression from the heart, yet some use it to hide their true selves. Such a pity. No matter what, I believe Sparkoko will remember Helantis' dancing. That pure love will remain in her heart forever. Oh, Your Excellency, you said it beautifully. I never expected we would resonate like this through dance. By the way, I have a gift for you. You'll definitely like it. If you wish to feel the full charm of dance, come to the grand stage in Spira to see me. Okay, Dancers from the Desert, that's done. And yeah, Coco's approval.
I love how refreshing the cool raindrops feel.
Yeah, this tree looks so majestic. All of these do. They're so pretty. But, oh, what did I complete? Oh, my daily tasks. To fight more S-lings. Oh, yeah, more Allison stuff. I should go there. I'll do that off screen. Like, you saw the rewards. I love how this hair moves with the wind, by the way. So this is from Daughter of the Lake, a banner, like a 4-star banner we had very early on in the game. And I wonder when they'll start doing the reruns. So pretty. And anyway, Nikki's so pretty. So that's done. I didn't mean to do that quest right now, but uh I guess we will yeah, there's a quest here. So many quests to pick up, but I really, really want to do that one today. Where is it? Not this, not this. Here, track. Yeah, I won't be picking anything up from here. I want to do this and then I'll end this episode. Yeah, I don't know how long this quest will be if I pay attention because I button mashed. Um, okay.
The earthiness of the soil, the sweet. Now that I've turned big, all the shroomlings look so tiny. I need to be careful not to step on them by accident.
Okay. I will collect all the whimstars though. happening here? Oh, you. Yeah, I don't need blinks. For what? Okay, again, what is that that keeps happening? Oh, the chest and a curio. Okay. Find a path to the whimstar. Yeah, I have to run. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's all it took. It's around here. And okay, let's continue running. More. And that is Elderwood Wharf. This expects me to gigantify or not. The quest. Oh, Elderwood Wharf, another expedition. Oh, my wharf fit. Here. So, where? Okay, where does it trigger? Here? I think that's the wharf. Okay, the blinks are there, it's fine. That's expedition number... How many were we missing? 3? Yeah, we're missing 2 now. 24 out of 26. This is not available currently. So Crystal Beach, Elderwood Wharf. Oh, those are the beachy areas. Oh, yeah. We saw where this was. And what else were we missing? This one. Wait, Colosseum? Or maybe that's near the Titan's Graveyard too. We'll get there. And yeah. Oh, this. Another bird. Come on. Okay. I think. Oh, yeah. I see the bird. To gigantify. Please don't fly away. No, 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 no. Oh my god. You're gonna make me wait. Well, I'll mark this place. There are 2 of you. Can I get those from here? No. Oh, another. Oh, there are a bunch of these, huh? Oh my, so many. If I could get any of you, that would be nice. Come on. Oh, I don't know which one. I will fly over that path, but I see another whimstar over there. And oh my god, so many. Collar feather. Don't run away, please. Anyway, are any of the sky monarchs back? Yes, 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 yes. Come on, don't fly away, please. Oh no, come on! You know what? I don't need any of you. I guess I'll start next episode with collecting all these whimstars. because yeah, there's way too much going on. Let me switch back to my gigantification. Nope, nope, not doing that. Here. And there's a music sheet. Strolling through the sands, and there was something else that I skipped, but here and Alio. Okay, no, I will not do anything before I pick up the quest, which is you. I haven't heard from Marlene all day. She must be in danger in Misty Forest. I have to go find her. Can't just wait here. I have to save her. Old Loire, calm down. Don't you know what kind of place Misty Forest is? Marlene's clever, and she's nearly registered with the Stylists Guild. If she were really in danger, she could ask the guild for help. You're just a boatman. If you go in there empty-handed, forget the S-Lings, even the behemoths along the way would be more than you could handle. Stylist Guild. Right, I need a stylist. A stylist. Hi, I'm Nikki, a stylist. May I ask if you're in some kind of trouble? It's my daughter, Marlene. She might be trapped in Misty Forest. Adventurers say that place is crawling with Esslings and terrible dark creatures roam its depths. Yesterday, Marlene said she was going there to find materials to improve the sea lanterns. She promised she wouldn't go too deep, so I let her go. It's been a whole day, and there's been no word from Marlene. None of the adventurers returning from there have seen her either. Mr. Loire, about Miss Marlene, will you trust me to help? Really? But I've heard that forest isn't safe even for stylists. Going alone would be too dangerous. Good thing I'm the Stylist Guild's officially recognized ultimate, invincible, strongest stylist champion of Mirrorland. Misty Forest is nothing to me. What? When did that happen? In any case, I promise I'll bring Marlene back safely. I I don't even know how to thank you. Wonderful! Now that a kind stylist is here to help, you can ease your mind, old Loire. Besides, isn't there a legend about Misty Forest? The one about the Luminous Envoy? They say there's an envoy in the forest, guiding those who are lost back home. Marlene has always been a lucky girl. Maybe with the help of this stylist and the Luminous Envoy, she'll be home safely in no time. Nikki, have you heard the scary stories about Misty Forest? Scary stories? I overheard some adventurers talking the other day. They said Misty Forest is cursed by a dark essence. The mist never lifts, and many who try to explore it have vanished forever. At night, strange sounds echo from deep within. Adventurers think there might be a terrible, dark creature lurking in there. What if, what if Miss Marlene? Momo, don't panic. Those are just stories. Besides, Miss Marlene is a stylist too. We should have faith in her abilities. And doesn't the forest also have the wonderful, heartwarming stories like the Luminous Envoy? We'll never know something something. And oh, come on. Yeah. Is it another one of those S-Lings? Okay. I mean, Behemoth games. Okay. Why is this so hard? Because they don't give you enough time. Okay. And Misty Forest and search for Marlene. Way over here, so I'll just teleport. And yeah, my Misty Forest fits, I think. I mean, I'm not near the beach anymore. Oh, Marlene! Miss Marlene? Oh, yeah. Tides, lights, and the departed. Investigate the mysterious light. What are these? Nikki, look! There's something glowing on the ground. Oh, they're supposed to be glowing. I thought they were paint splashes. Okay. Could it? Could it be a ghost? Don't be scared, Momo. It looks more like a special kind of lamp oil. The light it gives off isn't cold. It actually feels warm. I think there's wind flowing through it. Glowing lamp oil? Nikki, there are footprints over there. They lead deeper into the forest. Maybe they're Marlene's footprints. Or maybe the legendary Luminous Envoy is helping us? Either way, Momo, let's go check it out. Mm, Here? Nikki, the light is moving that way. I think I hear people talking over there. I'm sorry, I can't go on. Please be careful. What? Don't be afraid, child. You've been protecting me this whole time. Stay behind with me for a moment. Uh, oh. They're surrounded by Esslings. Nikki, look out! A stylist? We're saved. Oh, it's Shumling. Sorry. But we're saved! I never realized the Esslings here were so tough. I can't imagine what would have happened if you hadn't shown up. I'm Marlene, a rookie stylist. I'm so happy to see a kind senior stylist out here. And you, little kitty. And you are. That's wonderful, Miss Marlene. I'm so glad we found you. Huh? Did you come out? Oh my god, she's a kid. Did you come out here looking for me? You went into the misty forest yesterday and never came out. Mr. Loire was worried sick about you, so he reached out to me for help. Dad, it's all my fault. He must be so worried. I was careless and wandered too deep into the forest, which is why I stirred up so many Esslings. Luckily, I ran into Bulvava. She showed me a path out and helped me avoid a lot of Esslings along the way. I never thought I'd meet a Shroomling elder who knows Misty Forest so well. Hello there, Bulvava. A human stylist? No, it's not you. But thank you, kind child. Huh? Have we met? No, I was mistaken. My memory isn't what it used to be. Pulvava was like this when she first met me, too. It seems she's been looking for a human adventurer, so. Nikki, no time to chat now. It looks like more wrestlings are coming this way. Right, it's still dangerous here. Let's get out first and find a safe place to talk. Pulvava, are you alright? Pulvava, don't worry. Once we leave this place, I'll help you find the person you're waiting for. Okay, I'll go with you. Leave Misty Forest and head to a safe place. Okay. Phew. The air outside is so much fresher. I guess I was really lucky this time. I got lost in the forest, but I met the legendary Luminous Envoy. Then I got surrounded by Esslings, and Nikki showed up like a hero. Sounds lucky, but also not so lucky. Thanks to you, I was able to bring back the freshest thorn fruit. Now the lanterns at the harbor can be fixed for good, and Dad won't have to worry anymore. Oh my god, she did it for her dad. Luminous Envoy? Thorn fruit? Yup. The whole reason I came to Misty Forest was to pick thorn fruit. The lanterns at the harbor kept breaking after being fixed. I read in an old book that thorn fruit from Misty Forest are the best material for repairing them. I had no idea the forest was so big. It was hard to find anything in the thick fog, and I got lost. But then the luminous envoy appeared. Do you mean the luminous envoy is real? What do they look like? Strange. We didn't see anyone on our way here. Momo. When we arrived, we. Could it be that Bulvava is the luminous envoy? An envoy? No, I don't know anything about an envoy. I'm just a very old shroomling. Besides, Bavava doesn't glow. That doesn't match Luminous at all. Glow? Speaking of which, we only saw the drops of lamp oil in the bushes earlier. Even the thick fog couldn't hide the light they give off. Could that lamp oil have been the guidance left by the luminous envoy? According to the lore, the luminous envoy appears silently in the dark mist, using a star-like golden glow to guide lost travelers, wordless yet warm. At first, I followed the golden glow and saw the lamp oil dripped here and there on the ground. I was a bit confused. Then I worked up the courage to follow it and saw the source of the light. It was clearly a small golden lantern, and the one carrying that little lantern was Bulbava. So the luminous envoy people talk about is actually Bulbava's lantern? Or maybe it's Bulbava herself. I asked Bulbava and found out she often comes to Misty Forest and knows the paths by heart. Whenever she encounters lost travelers, she guides them in the right direction. Oh, I get it. Bulbava is a good shroomling who does good deeds without seeking recognition. But me? No, I don't know about those stories. I was just waiting for her. Every time I thought it was her, only to find out it was just some lost adventurers. Sometimes, if I spoke up, the poor children would get terrified and run even farther away. In a dark and unfamiliar place, perhaps they need and trust a silent, warm light more than a complete stranger. So I stopped talking. The children would follow my little lantern and let me guide them out. I see. So over time, this led to a beautiful misunderstanding, and people thought the light came from a kind, luminous envoy. This is an amazing discovery. I'll have to tell everyone in Elderwood Forest that I found the real envoy. But Bulbava is the one you've been waiting for in the Misty Forest? She left a long time ago, but she'll come back someday. When I met Bulbava, she seemed to have forgotten a great deal. She kept asking me if I knew the whereabouts of a human adventurer. But aside from knowing she was a woman, Bulbava couldn't remember her name or what she looked like. How could you forget the name and face of someone so important to you? Perhaps I'm simply too old. I once thought that I would remember her forever and ever. I remember she left one morning. That day I carved her name on the trunk of a sapling. After that, every day I would walk the paths we once walked together, by the river and in the forest. I thought I would never forget her, but by the time the sapling's branches grew to block out the sky, the name had become mere wrinkles in its bark. As my own body grew heavy with age, her face too began to fade. A sapling growing into a towering tree, and a kid becoming an elder? Just how much time has passed? Are you still waiting for her? Because she said she would. She promised she'd come back to see me. The echoes of her voice calling my name, making that promise to me. I haven't forgotten them for a single moment. She must have meant the world to you, Bulvava. You're so devoted, so thoughtful, and so gentle. Yeah, and the way Bulvava talks is different from the other shroomlings we've met. Perhaps, perhaps it's because I grew up by her side when I was little. When you learn and grow up alongside a human, you pick up their habits. You gradually become more like them. In that case, Bulvava, did she leave this glowing lantern for you? She made this little lantern with her own hands. When she gave it to me, she told me that as long as it was lit, she would always be able to find me in the forest. Why do you wait for her in Misty Forest? It was there that I first met her. She emerged from the mist, drove away the monsters reeking of dark essence, and held me when I was small. She whispered in my ear, "Don't be afraid, child. I'll be with you from now on." As for why I kept coming back to the misty forest after that, I I don't remember. But this place must be very important to us. An ordinary lantern couldn't possibly burn for so many years without going out, nor could its light pierce through the mist. This must be a special kind of whim tech. Bulvava, if she made this lantern herself, then the person you're looking for might be a stylist. It's okay if you don't remember her. Let's take the lantern and ask some human adventurers outside. Such a unique whim tech might give us some clues. That's a great idea. Anything created by a stylist will leave a clue, or at least an impression on the world. We can start by asking at the nearest great exploration camp. With so many people coming and going, it's probably the best place to get information. I trust you, Nikki. There's something about you that's very much like her. But Miss Marlene, Nikki, I should head back to the harbor first to let Dad know I'm safe. I was thinking the same thing. If we find anything, we'll come to the harbor and let you know. You or here? Is this where humans live? I feel like I've been here before, but are you remembering something? I see a hazy figure speaking in my mind. It says, "One day a little lantern will light this forest, and the nights beneath the mist will be peaceful and still. Someday people will no longer have to fear the dark." Uh, I'm sorry. I feel a little dizzy. Please rest here for a bit. Don't push yourself. Leave the clue hunting to me and Momo. You can count on Nikki and me. I'm sorry, my memory is getting worse and worse. Often I feel like everything from the past has been swept away by the tide. I have tried my best to look back, but all I see is a vast, empty sea. But the sunlight here is very warm as her hands when she held me. Here I feel her embrace again. I really wish I could hug her one more time. A small lamp that Bulvava always carries around. A handmade lamp, its plain housing covered in the marks of time. The wick still burnt stubbornly, emitting a gentle yet steadfast glow. Clues. Here? Oh, you've never heard of the Luminous Envoy? I just got here, so what is it anyway? They're divine descendants who help travelers lost in the misty forest. That forest is said to be cursed by dark creatures, shrouded in thick fog all year round. But if you do good deeds, the gods will look kindly upon you and send one of their descendants, the luminous envoy, to show you the way. For real? Do good deeds? A descendant? Have you seen one? Well, no. But the senior adventurers who've been to Misty Forest all swear that the luminous envoy exists. Excuse me, my name is Nikki. I was wondering if you've seen this little lantern or one of a similar design. We're looking for its maker. Uh-huh. I can't really recall. The design is quite unique, but none of the adventurers here have ever used one. I can tell you that much. Huh? Is that kind of lantern rare? I saw one that looked just like it next to an old house. Could you tell us where you saw it? This is very important to us. Any clue would be a great help. It was over by the harbor. There's a tiny house there. I heard it's been abandoned for a long time. I was looking for pretty shells on the beach at the harbor to make some Itzaland style trinkets and earn some money. I ended up digging a little lantern from a pile of sand near the old house. It was badly damaged, but you could tell it belonged to an adventurer. Of course, I couldn't just take someone else's things, so I quickly buried it again. It sounds fine at first, but there's something a little weird about burying it again. Now that I think about it, I've kind of forgotten exactly where I buried it. Why don't you go look around over there? Thank you so much. No problem. But that lantern was pretty bashed up, so I was just guessing what it might have looked like. I can't be sure it's the same kind you have. What? I'm begging you, stop running off without telling anyone. What if something bad happens? I know, but I ended up helping someone this time, didn't I? Just think of it as me doing a good deed. And please don't tell the captain. And are you the captain? Hello, please wait a moment. Oh, hello there. This may be a bit forward of me, but I'd like to ask, is that lantern in your hand for sale? Have you seen this lantern before? Do you know who its maker is? I'm not really sure about that. I'm a stylist and I like to collect all sorts of rare whim tech. The things here aren't very advanced, but they're quite novel, so I thought I'd bring some back as toys for my child. Take that little lantern you're holding, for example. The materials and craftsmanship are truly ingenious. If I'm not mistaken, it could stay lit forever, right? That's right, but it's very important to us, so I'm afraid it's not for sale. No problem. It was a bit bold of me to ask. So you're trying to find the stylist who made it? Do you have any leads? I wouldn't call it a lead, but now that I take a second look, it does seem a little familiar. Let me think. Oh, before coming to Elderwood Forest, I read some books about this place at home to prepare for my expedition. An obscure nautical magazine mentioned some historical maritime signal lanterns. They looked quite similar to this one. Maritime signal lanterns? Yes, it said they were a popular type of lantern in the Elderwood Forest seas decades ago, but later, for some reason, people stopped using them. The items recorded in that magazine are nothing more than antiques now, so I only skimmed at it. I just remember it for its unique design. I don't know anything else. Thinking about it now, it's a real shame. The stylist who could make a lantern like this must have been very talented. Thank you, that's very helpful. You're welcome. If you find any other interesting little gadgets, be sure to come find me. Do we have to go back to Marlene? So, while we don't have a clear answer yet, we probably, maybe, possibly have a vague direction. Not very confident, are you, Nikki? It's all right. A long time has passed for everyone, but I'm still very happy you brought me here, Nikki. The longer I stay here, the clearer her image becomes in my mind. Then let's go over the information we just heard. Maybe it will help you remember more? This one. Decades ago, a type of maritime signal lantern was popular in the Elderwood Forest seas. No one uses this kind of lantern anymore. I don't know why, but I feel an indescribable sadness. However, what that human adventurer said about a toy reminded me that she also made me flower crowns, little grass fans, wooden wind chimes, and many, many things for our home. When she placed the flower crown on my head, her gaze was distant and full of nostalgia. Back then, I didn't understand the emotions behind that look. An adventurer saw a lantern similar to this one near an old house across from the camp, but it was damaged. Pulvava, do you remember anything else about the little lantern? Did the adventurer make any others? The lantern. She poured her heart and soul into it. She tried so many times. One lantern, then two. She would often work late into the night for them. She said she wanted to see a light that would never go out. So we journeyed deep into the forest together, stepped barefoot through the moonlight on the waves, and climbed to the highest peaks. all just to find new materials for the wig that she'd never tried before. She held my hand, clutching my shroom cap to her chest, even though the sharp-toothed leaves left her covered in scratches. After bringing the materials back to our home, she would work day and night again. Your home? Yes. When I was little, she and I both lived in Misty Forest. Ah, I remember now. We lived together in Misty Forest once. Isn't Misty Forest very dangerous? But back then it seemed I was unwilling to leave. Perhaps it was because I had been in the forest for as long as I could remember, and I didn't know what the outside world was like. For a child, facing a vast, completely unfamiliar world must be frightening and confusing. So I whined and refused to leave. She didn't force me. Instead, she stayed with me, even though Misty Forest was very unfamiliar to a human. She would often comfort me, saying that danger wasn't all the forest was. It was a profound place with surprises hidden among its countless unknowns. Later, I grew up a little. By her side, I found more courage. We left the forest, avoided the behemoths, we saw the beautiful sea together, and we built a small home. A home. A home by the sea? Pavava! Whoa, Nikki, let's catch up to her. Okay, yeah, we're heading back there. And let me change. Seaside cabin, okay. I didn't see this before. What is that? Huh. Let me get these. Yes, yes, I know. This place is so familiar. This is it. After I grew up, she brought me to the seaside, and together we built this beautiful little house. When I first met her, she often wore a sad expression, as if she were missing someone. We kept each other company, and she gradually became happier and wanted to embark on an adventurous journey again. So we chose this spot where we could see the sea. We made a promise. One day, when I became a big shroomling who could take care of myself, she would raise a new sail and travel across the oceans and lands. And every year after that, she would always come back to see me, to see if I was growing up well and safe. But it looks like no one has lived here for a long time. Did she ever come back to see you? This was where I last saw her. I waited and waited, but her little boat never came. So I thought maybe she had already returned. Maybe she went back to Misty Forest where we spent our time together. If so, just as she once found me, it was my turn to find her. Every blade of grass and every tree here holds special meaning for you and the adventurer. Maybe we can find her name and her past here. Thank you, Nikki. With you by my side, I'm slowly starting to remember things from the past. I want to take a good look around here again. Hmm. I mean, I will read that later. Wow, Bull, you're amazing. I only showed you once and you remembered how to build the roof perfectly. Mhm. I've grown up. I can help you now. I know, Bull is the strongest and bravest shroomling of all, but your safety is the most important thing to me. Don't try to do everything by yourself. Come, let's do it together. Whoa. How did we see that? Or maybe it was her memories? Here, we built the little house together. Tailor beetles hate the smell of these leaves. If we hang them by the house, the little beetles will stay far away. Oh, there are so many plants out there. How did you manage to find the one the tailor beetles hate the most? Um, I just I just smelled it. It was easy. But there are so many different smells in the forest just by sniffing these leaves. Did I do something wrong? No, not at all. You've always been a good child, Paul. I was just thinking, perhaps this is the charm of the forest. All living things have their own place, silently nurtured by it. There may be no human texts or schools here, but there's a kind of knowledge being quietly passed down. I suppose that's the point of adventure, too, to see worlds you've never seen, to learn things humans don't understand, and then to realize that humans are not the most powerful species in the world after all. Oh, I don't understand though. You'll understand when you're a little older. Today, Paul taught me how to identify a new leaf. Later, we'll go to the beach and I'll teach Paul about more fish and shells. Yay! When I was little, she called me Bol. We played together. I was always with her. Investigate the area for evidence of the adventurers. Um, yeah, sure, there's more, right? I will read that later. Are you sleepy, Bulbaba? Go to bed first. I'll be done soon. I'm not sleepy. I want to stay with you. Your head is bobbing up and down, and you still say you're not sleepy. Come on, sweetie. Time for bed, and I'll tell you a story. Then don't leave. Stay and sleep with me, okay? Tonight I have to finish the little lantern in my hands before I can go to sleep. Do you remember? This material is only useful when it's fresh. Is it a very powerful lantern? You're so busy every day with it, and you're always getting hurt. It might not be that powerful, but it will definitely help a lot of people. I just want to finish it soon. I've finally made some progress recently, so I'm a little anxious. I'm sorry, Bulbaba. I haven't been able to spend much time with you these past few days. Next time, I won't leave you for so long just to go looking for materials. No, don't say I'm sorry. I'll grow up fast, learn fast, and we'll work together. Then you won't be so tired. The little lantern. She always worked so hard on the little lantern. I don't think I'm ready for this. Oh, okay, let's purify. Use. Okay, let's read. Is this an unsent letter? Dear Bowl, it's been 10 years since you left this world, and I still dearly miss you. What? She thinks you died. I often dream of you sitting at the dining table, looking at me pitifully, saying that you're hungry. I also dream of Ferdinand gently coaxing you while you smile at me. And lastly, I dream of you grinning mischievously as you hug me, secretly wiping the grease from your mouth on your collar. You left me, and in order to save you, Ferdinand left me too. I once thought the text is obscured by stains, or perhaps deliberately scribbled out. If I had invented a lamp that could illuminate the sea a little earlier. Oh my god, Paul is her child, right? Oh, and she gave the name to this shroomling. If I had invented a lamp that could illuminate the sea a little earlier, perhaps that day people wouldn't have been so panicked and helpless. The ship wouldn't have struck the reef in the darkness, and we could still have been a happy family. But I love you, always. The signature has been obscured by stains. It seems to be from the adventurer to her child named Paul. Here's another letter. Dear Ferdinand, I really stood on the land of Elderwood Forest, the very place we loved so much, the one mentioned in that magazine we always read, Adventure Monthly. I don't know why I came here, or maybe I don't want to do anything at all. I just don't want to go back home. If a place without you can still, if a place without you can even still be called home. However, I rescued someone deep in the jungle. How do I describe her? A child as adorable as a little mushroom. The veteran adventurers here said she is a shroomling. She was still very little, just like a tiny bowl. When her eyes met mine, I knew I had to protect her. At the very least, I had to protect her until she grew up. The text is obscured by stains. Would you be mad at me? I I didn't choose to reunite with you all. The text is obscured by stains. The handwriting is the same, so they must both be from the same person. The shroomling mentioned in the letter, could that be Bulvava? And who is Ferdinand? Her husband, obviously. Where else? Who also died. This must have been written by the adventurer for Bulvava. Dear Bulvava, stains have obscured the preceding text. Although I've already said to you about what I wanted to say, well, it's a human habit, isn't it? Before leaving, one always feels the need to say a proper farewell. For the last time, I'll first write a draft on paper. The first time I met you, it was the darkest moment of my life. I had lost the most precious person in my world, and I thought I'd wander through Elderwood Forest until I died. But at that very moment, you appeared. It was your companionship and encouragement that helped me clearly see the path my life should take. I survived by chance, not to spend each day in gloom and despair. I still have meaningful things to do. And when I meet Ferdinand and Bole in the future, they too will be proud of me. I've told you the story of my child, Bole. I'm truly sorry. There was a time when I could only endure the life imagining you as her. But as you grow, I gradually realize that you two are different. Every Bole is a unique and precious being. I thought you'd be upset that I gave you this name, but instead, you said you were willing to be my Bole for your entire life. Me too. I'm willing to be yours. My whole life. I've thought about it for a long time, and I feel that I cannot selfishly claim this name for myself, nor should I give you the old name from before. I asked some experienced adventurer seniors who know the Shroomlings. Well, they said Vava means happiness to the Shroomlings. That's why I gave you a new name, Bol Vava. Now you're an independent Shroomling. You have the right to decide your own name. But no matter what you choose to be called, I hope you're happy and filled with joy. I must continue my journey, searching for simpler, more humble lamp wick materials. Then more ordinary people will have access to light, and so countless bowls won't have to wait in the dark for their loved ones. Don't be afraid. We'll meet again next spring. I love you forever. The rest of the text is obscured by stains. Bulbava. So that's the meaning behind the name. They had promised to meet the following year. I wonder if the adventurer ever returned as promised. Oh, Marlene. Nikki, Bulvava. Marlene, how did you find us here? It's it's good news. Dad told me to wait. Let me catch my breath. Take your time. We have new information for you and Mr. Loire too. That's even better. I told Dad about the Luminous Envoy and what the little lantern looked like. To my surprise, he had a thoughtful look on his face. He said he might know something about the lantern's maker, but it would be best if he could see the lantern in person. But when I asked him for more details, he became hesitant. Then, Bulvava, let's go see Mr. Loire. I have a feeling that this time we'll find out who she is. Of course. Miss Nikki, you're here. Thank you so much for your help with Marlene. After hearing Marlene's story, I felt that the lantern seemed familiar, and I had some suspicions. If I could see it with my own eyes, I'm sure I could confirm it. Or maybe she made another lantern. Mr. Loire, what do you think? Yes, I've seen it before. This is a maritime signal lantern from decades ago. These were quite famous among the ships that sailed the Elderwood Forest seas. So it really was a lantern for sailing. I was still young back then. Elderwood Forest was desolate and remote, and the coastal waters were rough. Very few ships passed through. At night, the fog would roll in, and the sailors on the passing ships couldn't see the sea surface clearly with their regular windproof lanterns. So, this type of little lantern that gave off a special glow became popular at the time. It was exceptionally bright, long lasting, and could pierce through the thick sea fog. The lantern could even float on water. In emergencies, the crew would throw several lanterns into the sea, sometimes to see the coastline and let people on shore know a large ship was returning, and sometimes to call for help from farther away. Why didn't such an amazing invention remain in use? The wicks they used were too special. The raw materials for the wick came from deep within the misty forest, surrounded by a thick miasma, and the harvesting conditions were very harsh. Because of this, the number of lanterns were always very limited. It was only ever high class merchant ships or the ships of nobles that would use them. Ordinary captains couldn't afford such a lantern. Later, I heard the lantern was introduced to other countries. A stylist was inspired by it and improved on the design with different materials. After countless experiments, she created the common signal lanterns we see at the harbor and on ships today. From the way you speak, you seem to know a lot about this little lantern. Mr. Loire, did you? Oh, yes, I piloted the ship that brought her to Elderwood Forest. Dayasha, the maker of the luminous sea lanterns, a stylist of extraordinary talent. Dayasha, Dayasha. Most stylists who leave behind important inventions in history have their stories passed down. But Dayasha, her past was special. She never sought fame or fortune and always kept a low profile. If I hadn't met her on the ship back then, I probably wouldn't have recognized her either. Okay, do shroomlings age very quickly? Because I thought, that person found her as a tiny shroomling, and this person piloted her here, so like she can't have been that old. So I was thinking like she passed away a long time ago, something like that. You knew her? You spoke with her? Do you know if she's okay now? Where do I begin? Actually, the first time I saw her, she wasn't doing well. The people traveling with her said she had just been in a shipwreck. Her husband and child were tragically lost. Not long after entering the Elderwood Forest, she disappeared. The miasma here hadn't cleared yet, so we didn't dare go deep into the forest. Everyone thought that maybe, because she was so distraught, she just unexpectedly, a few years later, she reappeared in Elderwood Forest, embarked on a new adventure, and brought with her the stunning luminous sea lanterns. As it happened, she traveled on my ship again. I remember she was completely different from the despondent individual I first met. She spoke with great enthusiasm about her research on the lantern and said she wanted to promote it in more distant places. Do you know where Miss Dayasha is now? I'm afraid she disappeared again. For every sailor, the sea is a place of both danger and reward. This is especially true for an adventurer like her, who traveled all year round. The last I heard of her was a very long time ago. They said a storm caused a distant tsunami, and she was on a ship traveling these waters. So, by disappeared, you mean she must have passed away long ago. It's just that we old boatmen are used to only ever saying disappeared. I suppose it's because we're always hoping that those familiar faces will return from the sea one day. This Volvava, Daisha, Daisha. I still don't know how to pronounce her name. Daisha, Dayasha, Diasha. Thinking about the timeline now, she disappeared not long after she left Elderwood Forest. How many people remember her name today, I wonder? The moment I saw this lantern, I remembered that many people wanted to call the luminous sea lanterns the Lantern of Diasha. It's common for people to name their whimtech inventions after themselves. But Diasha said that there was no need to emphasize her name, that light belongs to everyone. If she hadn't met such an unfortunate fate, with her talent and generosity, she would have surely become a world renowned stylist. Pulvava didn't respond to Loire. She just kept murmuring Daisha and carrying the little lantern. She stumbled straight. What? Oh, come on. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Pulvava. Daisha. Daisha. She was like your mom, I get it. Just saying her name makes me feel warm, as if it gives me the courage and support. I shouldn't have forgotten. A few years ago, I asked those human adventurers about her, but I never got an answer. Until, until one day, someone told me she had been in a shipwreck, and like her family, she was lost to the sea forever. Living in this little house, all I could think of was her waving goodbye and never coming back. It was so painful. I didn't want to remember anymore. So you left the cottage and forgot those things, is that right? I couldn't believe she was gone. She hadn't come back to see me yet. How could she be gone? She promised me, and she never breaks her promises. After hearing that news, I slowly became a bit confused and dazed. There were so many voices in my head every day. One moment they'd say, Dayasha has gone into Misty Forest for materials again. The next, Dayasha is in danger. And then, you have to help Dayasha. I thought it must be like before. She'd gone to a dangerous place all by herself again. I'm grown up now. I have to help her. Sometimes forgetting is the best protection. I think if forgetting can end the pain, Dayasha wouldn't want you to live on in sadness. She was always such a kind and soft hearted person. This little lantern was the first one we lit together. She was so happy then. She hugged me and said that one day she would make it so that everyone could use these little lanterns. On the sea, on land, even in the sky, she wanted to keep creating more whim tech, no matter how much effort it took. As long as it could help people live better lives, she had no regrets. Mrs. Daisha was truly remarkable. She was never afraid of the dark or of danger. She was brave even when she was alone. But I wish I could have been by her side when the storm came. Before she left, she told me confidently that the lantern's light could dispel the deepest darkness, and as long as I had it, she could find me no matter where I went in the forest. But, but, Nikki, the lantern can light up the forest and the sea. So why couldn't it light her way back from the sea? Pulvava, perhaps no words can truly comfort you right now. We didn't experience what you went through, and we have no right to tell you not to grieve. I don't have any great wisdom to offer, but I know there's a saying: if a person's life's work continues, then that person is still alive in this world. The luminous sea lanterns, they guided many adventurers. They were the origin of today's maritime signal lanterns, and later you carried one and helped many lost travelers. And just as she protected you, you protected Marlene. In that way, Mrs. Daisha's spirit has not been extinguished. She would be happy for you and for all of this, Bulbaba. Her work continues. She is still alive. I also want to record Mrs. Daisha's story and preserve it in the Stylist's Guild archives. As such a brave and ingenious stylist, her name deserves to be known by everyone. If her name is remembered and passed on, then Mrs. Daisha will have never truly left us. Then let it stay here forever, illuminating the place she wanted to illuminate. Nikki, I want to hang this lantern here. Will you help me? Luminous sea lantern, a sea lantern handcrafted by Dayasha and gifted to Bulbaba. A handmade lamp cleaned recently by Nikki and Bulbaba. The wick still burns stubbornly, as if keeping a wordless promise. A gentle yet steady light floats silently, wordlessly illuminating the night. Thank you, Nikki. The first time I saw you, I felt you were very much like her. Now, even though you look completely different, you're both just as bright, pure, and warm. I'm glad if I was able to bring you some comfort. Back at the old house, I also found a diary entry written by Mrs. Daisha. She said you would always be her child, and she hoped you would always be happy and joyful. Child, she was human, and I am a shroomling, yet she saw me as her child. I had lived with her since I was little, and only returned to my community after I grew up. But I often feel that I don't understand humans, nor do I truly understand shroomlings. Both humans and shroomlings have their own unique relationships within their communities, but I had never seen one like ours. A human raising a shroomling with such devotion, care, hope, and companionship. Then can I call her? Call her. Perhaps your species are different, but that doesn't make the feelings any less real. The one who gave everything to protect us, who wiped away our tears and stayed by our side as we grew up, the one we relied on so deeply that just calling her name filled us with strength, the one we wish, no matter what, would stay with us forever. We would call her. My God. Mom! Nikki, you told me that if her wishes are still being carried on, she hasn't left me. Let this little lantern stay here forever. I'll watch over it for Mom. I'll wait for those returning from long voyages, and I'll wait for Mom. Maybe one day she'll see the light from far, far away and come back to my side. I'll hold her tight and tell her I miss her so much. Baba. At the field camp, you said her embrace was always so warm. I once heard a saying, hugs are how humans share joy, weather sorrow, and soothe longing. I think maybe now Bulbaba needs a hug too. Really? Is that okay? Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, this shining heart. A sketch left beside an old dockside warehouse. The edges of the paper tinged faintly yellow. In the corner, a tiny shroomling's handprint can be seen alongside faint, long faded writing. For my dearest. Who had it once belonged to, and to whom was it meant to be given? And here's what you would need to craft it. Yeah, so I wanted this because, yeah, I don't know, talking about that feels kind of wrong now, but yeah, the reason I wanted it is because I make mirror crown guides and I just use the compendium search, but the compendium doesn't actually tell you exactly where something is found, it gives you hints. Like this was said, it's a world travel memento, so those are like world quests. So I didn't know which world quest it was. So I thought I'd do them all. And well, I was, but I need to make the guide before the mirror crown goes away. So yeah, I kind of like speed ran on my alts, checking different quests. So I knew it was this one. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I think I should end it here. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more Infinity Nikki, consider subscribing. Um, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.